Hello, it's Carolyn from the Plainfield Guilford Township Public Library, and today I would like to highlight one of our toddler board books, Yes, No, A First Conversation About Consent by Megan Madison, Jessica Raleigh, and Isabel Roxas. All good parents and caregivers want to keep their children safe, especially from abuse and inappropriate touch. But figuring out how to teach consent to a toddler might seem like an impossible task. Fortunately, we have a board book that can help with just that. Yes, No, A First Conversation About Consent introduces consent to very young children in an accessible and age-appropriate way. It starts by letting kids know that their body belongs to them. It then goes on to help children learn the words for different parts of their bodies, and even talks about how sometimes grown-ups make choices for children in order to keep them healthy and safe, and how that can feel, and how grown-ups can do so in a respectful way. But mostly the book focuses on asking for and giving consent. It defines consent in a way kids can understand, or begin to understand, and makes it very clear that they have the right to say yes or no to how people would like to interact with them or touch them. It even addresses other ways of saying no, both with words and without words. It also talks about how feelings might get hurt when they say no or are told no, and that's okay. It's still okay to say no. This book even includes more detailed explanations for grown-ups about how and why they can model and nurture autonomy, boundaries, and consent in healthy, age-appropriate ways when interacting with children, including suggestions for things they can do on a regular basis. It's never too early to protect children in your life by teaching them about boundaries and consent, and this book can help. While it's meant for toddlers, it would also be great for preschoolers or even young school-age children if you haven't already started talking with them about this topic. There are several questions and conversation starters throughout the book that older children would likely enjoy thinking about and discussing. Reading it every so often will help reiterate for your child that in most instances, their body belongs to them, and they get to decide what happens to it. This book will also lay the foundation for them to seek consent when interacting with other people as they get older. Come into the library today and check out Yes, No, A First Conversation About Consent.